Hello, we're back.
We are.
We're back, baby.
Yeah. For a one-off special for now.
For now, yes.
For now.
But it seems like forever since. I mean, it was April and it's now
June.
So it's been a while since
It has been.
we've been
It's
on,
been a while.
on the air.
We've aged.
Dramatically.
I'm going grey
In some cases.
Emily's gone grey.
I've grown wiser. Got a whole extra point in my wisdom stat.
Nice.
Well done.
That was a very rigorous month and a half.
Yes, I'm now at 2.
You've been reading a book.
Reading the Wandering In.
What have we been doing, guys, in that month?
Lots of stuff,
Oh, you know, a
actually,
bit of this,
as it
bit of
happens. Yeah, man. I think we'd best address the elephant in the room.
Stuff and things.
Henry's
Stuff and
wisdom.
things. That as well. No, I mean, the biggest one, we've obviously been prepping to come back for Season 2.
Yep.
Which is going to be a big sort of push on playing games.
Yeah.
Role-playing games, Pathfinder, so on and so forth. But not just that. We're going to be playing more board games, which is something I am immensely looking forward to. After last weekend, and we went to
We were at the Games Expo.
Good old UK Games Expo.
Yeah. That was a fun weekend.
It was brilliant.
Really
it was
good.
absolutely exceptional.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, and I can't imagine there's many in the audience that don't know,
You would have thought, yeah.
the UK Games Expo is exactly what it sounds like, right? It is a Games Expo held in the UK.
Yeah.
They've really hit the nail on the head with the branding there. No, it is.
No messing, no frills.
That's what it is. So it is the biggest expo for board games and tabletop gaming in the UK.
Yeah.
I think it's the third biggest in the world. I
Wouldn't
want to say. I
surprise
think
me.
it goes Gen Con, Essen,
Yeah,
UKGE.
wouldn't surprise me
think.
at all.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure which one would be the top. Is it going to be America or is it actually going to be like
It's
Europe?
It's either Essen in Germany. Spiel, sorry, not Essen.
Because I know Europe tends to have quite a big
Yeah,
board
so it's
game,
either
scene.
Spiel in Essen or Gen Con in the US.
Yeah, yeah.
It might even be PAX Unplugged.
Yeah.
No, I don't think PAX Unplugged.
I mean, either way, it's
I'm pretty
enormous,
sure
isn't it?
UKGE
It's
is
huge.
the
Like,
third.
yeah.
It's massive. So last year we went and it was only 3 halls.
Yeah.
Two halls of
And we only went for the one deer.
2 halls of
last year.
trade, 1 hall of play
Play
space,
test.
1 hall of bring and buy in tickets. This year they leveled up and they basically took the whole east side of the NEC, right?
NEC, wasn't it? Yeah.
Halls 1 to 4 was
But including in that, it's worth mentioning you had hall 1, 2, 3, 3A,
Yes.
and 4.
yeah.
So yeah,
So hall
Not to
1
mention the Hilton Hotel.
And
of
the
course,
Hilton,
yeah,
spaces
absolutely.
As well.
yeah. So hall 1 this weekend just gone. Hall 1 was
Just play.
play.
they had the GT in there
Yeah,
as well. They had the
organised
Warhammer
play,
GT,
open
and-
gaming.
Yeah.
The main stage was in there.
Was it Riftbound? I think was it Riftbound
Yeah, so
when you
League,
walked
League,
in?
League,
Yeah.
League of Legends Riftbound
was
was
the
in
one,
there.
yeah.
Lorcana was there doing something. One Piece, the
One
trading
Piece,
card
yeah.
game was there. Gundam was there.
And that was all organised. You had to be.
Yeah,
you had to
Digimon
have
as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I didn't see
You
the
had to have sort of tickets or invites or some such to get into
Yeah,
there.
it's-
And then at the back of that hall was
Open
where there
gaming.
was open play and
Yeah.
open gaming.
And then they got the museum and
Yeah.
the main stage.
That was really interesting
Media
to walk
Village
around,
was
actually,
there.
the museum, yeah.
It was really cool.
Seeing the sort of evolution of it and the amount of people
Yeah.
who that it grew by every year.
Yeah.
And every time
What
it was really fantastic.
Really nice as well was seeing that first one. They were like, it was 150 people. Like, Cool, we do that at Tabletop Dominion. So we're maybe on the right trajectory.
In 20 years, you know.
Yeah, who knows? That's pretty cool. So
Yeah,
good.
sure.
It ended up being, was it 83,000?
80-something.
80-something,
thousand,
yeah.
And 51,000.
57, I think it was.
57?
57,000 unique tickets.
Unique
tickets,
tickets, yeah. Which is, so the overall last year was
71.
71,000, I think. So there's a sizable jump in
Yeah, there
attendance.
is, yeah. And
Sizable.
it
this
showed as well. It really showed.
year. Yeah.
Just walking around the place
Yeah.
and how busy it was. But anyway,
So yeah, so hall 1 was
so
that.
Hall 1 was the main hall, the sort of speaking hall, blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
Halls 2, 3, 3A, and 4 were all trade.
They were.
Which was really cool. Split a little bit by audience. I don't know if you noticed that.
I
Hall
did, yes, actually.
2 was Family Zone.
Yeah,
So most of the
Yes.
family games and stuff seemed to be in Hall 2.
yeah.
Which I would like to see them do more of. I think
Yeah.
I would have liked to have had, maybe it's just me being a bit sort of eager for it, but I'd like to have gone into a hall knowing that this is a family
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah, so I think
This is a
it was a bit
card zone. where
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
go to all the different card games and everything.
maybe.
I don't know if this was an oversight or just immaculate planning, but if Hall 2 was the family zone that happened to be the one where they sold alcohol,
I don't think it was. I don't think that's.
Do you know
So,
what?
like,
I don't
so
think
the
I don't think they'd earmarked it as the family zone.
No.
It just happened to be where Hatchet and Asmodee and
Catan.
Spiral
Games.
Yeah, that was it.
Spiral Galaxy
I think the people running it just knew that after parents dragging their kids around that hall all day, they'd want some good mead just to take the edge off.
Yeah, Waterstones was in Hall 2 as well.
So you had Hall 2, which was there. Then you had you walk through that into 3.
Yeah.
And that was there was a lot of sort of bigger shops there. Zatu were in there.
No, Zai was in 2.
Was it 2? Was it?
Hall
Christ,
2.
I got so turned around.
No, 3 had Games Lore, Chaos Cards were in 3. And then
you had was Trench Crusade, was that
Trench
3?
Crusade was maybe in 3 or
3A, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was a higgledy-piggledy sort of hodgepodge. I mean, 4 was majority. The majority of 4 was basing equipment for miniatures.
Indies, right? It was Indies and wargaming.
And then you had quite a lot of trading card game stalls in there.
Yes.
And also the painting competition.
Oh yeah.
Which was in there. Some fantastic.
Who was that? That was Sir Coates, wasn't it?
Yeah, Duncan Rhodes. Painting competition.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because then we had the next door-ish was Warhammer.
That's right. Yeah.
And then behind Warhammer was Vanguard Tactics. Yeah.
Met him.
All right. Fanboy.
And I saw Drunken Roads.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I
then
totally done.
and then round the corner in Hall 5, we had Ticket Collection.
Yeah.
And the Bring and Buy.
I never actually got to the Bring and Buy.
Missed
Oh
out.
my god!
I know.
It was so good.
I know.
Like it was the first time for me this year for the Bring and Buy, and it was just
blows your head off a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you go in last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't buy anything last year. There was nothing that sort of grabbed
spent
me, but
a considerable sum in the Bring and Buy this year.
I mean, it was cash only, and it's always cash only.
So I spent half my budget in the Bring and Buy.
yeah.
Because
And I was like, Mike, I've got £11 in my pocket for cash, and that's about it. And he's like, that's fine, that's all you need.
Yeah.
I came out with 2 games.
Yep.
Damn on.
Yep.
I got my chunk of change at the start of the weekend. I thought, this is my limit, this is my budget, you know.
and then you took out another 600.
I took out nearly, not far off.
Well,
yeah.
Do we reveal
I'll reveal my budget. I don't mind doing that.
what we sort of spent?
Yeah.
If
So
you wanna.
I did a lot of overtime to save for it.
Okay, well, I didn't. It's fine.
So I wouldn't have had any money if I didn't. I took about 600 quid. I came back with 60.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Wow.
But that 60 was earmarked for a new playmat for this table.
Yeah.
And I've since
Spent that.
spent that on some
Not
games.
gone it yet.
I'm also looking for a table for my 3D printer to sit on. So
Yeah, of course, yeah.
that's in that budget.
All right,
too.
then. So was there around about 540, 550 for you?
Yeah.
Davros?
So mine was excluding any travel, food.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Mine was excluding that as well. That was
Mine was
just
just purely
retail purchases.
Yeah. I didn't do too badly. I think it was about 220,
Okay.
Nice and responsible.
yeah.
Like that.
which is what I sort of spent. Yeah. I think on the last day I was a little bit sort of knackered, so I didn't actually buy much.
I suppose you also had Alfred.
And you also had your lad, yeah.
Yeah, the lad on the last day.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Hitch?
Not including food, just on stuff, was about 450.
Yeah.
Thing is, I balanced my credit card the day before because I'd gotten paid. So I checked the Monday.
And then you set it on fire on the way.
And then I checked it on Monday morning when I was back at work, see how much I'd actually spent, and it was in total 565.
All right. That's not awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair,
To be fair,
that much,
Thought we
like-
made
to be fair, 60 quid of that was also me getting the new James Bond game.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
fair. But also, food at the NEC is not cheap.
No, it's
Yeah.
not cheap.
Even
It isn't.
even life-sustaining liquid is not cheap at the NEC. I spent £3 on a bottle of water and nearly cried.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's why I took like 2
So I
bottles
took-
of pre-made cordial.
We took like a case of water, right? But in the boot of the car, I took Lucozade every day, and it got to
so
about 5
blooming
o'clock.
warm.
I'm dying. I need to.
Yeah.
And then the Hilton.
So blooming warm.
The Hilton was a £5 a pint of lemonade. That was fun.
But you know what? If we were putting an event on, my way would whack the.
I don't mind spending that at all. It's just like we're looking back at it, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have spent that. And you're like,
Do you want to know what I spent?
£75.
No.
£1,000.
Nearly.
Okay.
Wow.
Nearly.
What did you buy?
But you didn't.
Magic stuff.
Oh, of
Magic
course you
cards.
did. Yeah, you
Oh,
were
yeah.
mad for Magic, didn't you?
One of my friends came up on Saturday. So my
You didn't go back and buy that?
The big booster.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, no.
like-
I
say,
genuinely
I thought that's
considered
what
it.
I've done.
Well, last time I spoke to you, you were like, I've bought like 4 boosters. Then
So,
it's
for
only
the
like
people at
100
home,
quid.
So I went. Let's put this into context. So I went because the new He-Man movie is out relatively soon, and He-Man was, such a massive integral part of my childhood.
He's your idol.
He is. He's the most powerful man in the universe, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Right? It's his title. So fuck you.
What if you had to fight He-Man?
I'd lose, obviously. He's the most powerful man in the universe.
Stand still, Rick.
Yeah.
Go on then, come
Just
on.
do it anyway. No, so I went primarily with the goal of picking up as many miniatures for the Fields of Eternia and
Masters of the
Battle Masters,
Battleground,
but yeah, whatever it is. Just because I want to
Universal
paint the minis. I've been on a real painting kick the past couple of months, and I've really enjoyed it. And so I was like, you know what, I want to do something unique and this, that, and the other. So I went there, and I spent probably about 250 quid on all of the minis and the game and the base set of the game.
I mean, the base set you got an absolute fucking steal on, right?
It's usually £75. I got for 52
I
quid.
think the company was called Darksphere.
Yeah.
I think, because I bought a load of board games from them too.
I mean, the company that make the game is Archon Studios.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was that. So I spent about 250 quid on that and the expansions and various bits and pieces. And then a friend of mine came up on Saturday, and he's a bit of a bad influence when it comes to Magic. And that's my excuse.
You're a bit of a motivator.
A little bit. And then
Black Lotus, please.
but for context of what you guys were talking about, there was a stall. I'm not sure who the name is. I can't shout them out, but they had 2 sort of classic, real
there was
classic.
there was a booster from Legends. And a booster from Revised.
I want to say, yeah, I think it was. One was £777 and one was £888, and I was sorely tempted. I was sorely
12
tempted.
cards from the early 90s.
Yeah.
They were still there on the Sunday.
They were, and they wouldn't have sold out.
No.
I mean, you walk around and you look at some of the Pokemon. There was a Pokemon card there for £30,000.
Yep.
And that's how much it was going for.
Yeah, but I've got to be a bit honest. Do you not find that those trading card stalls this year really hiked their prices and
Massively,
scalped?
yeah.
A little, even from the Pokemon perspective.
Like, there was a lot of inflation and blowing those prices.
I've noticed a lot more other versions other than English, so like Japanese and like Chinese, but they weren't doing the Korean stuff because Korean is still currently probably the most cheapest official Pokemon range to collect.
Yeah. No, I picked up. I picked up probably 20 or so cards.
Plus some boosters.
And then I couldn't find a couple of cards which I wanted, so I ordered them off of Card Market, which I'm counting into my weekend spend, which was about 50 quid. So yeah, all in all, I think I did about 850 quid.
Right.
So, but it was the Games Expo. I'd saved for it. I haven't left myself out of pocket.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If you can do it without
exactly
ruining
that.
yourself
I mean,
for the month.
had I not had the cash, I wouldn't have obviously spent it.
If I hadn't have done this overtime,
yeah,
and I sold a BioShock collectible I've got that
yeah.
I didn't. I'm downsizing my video game collectibles because this takes precedence now. I don't know.
But yeah, but anyway, shall we talk about what games we actually got, or do you want to leave that for the second half? Or
well, we can just keep talking. I don't think we're going to have a half this week. I think we're just going to go.
Yeah, just a bit of a special.
My big question to you guys was going to be, what was your favourite find, or what was the best deal that you found?
It's like the most
two separate questions, Dave. And I quite like that.
The most interesting find, or rather the thing that lack of a better thing, most interesting find would be this game up front here for Monster Hunters International.
Is that the one based off the video game, Edge?
Off of books originally, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's not the video game Monster Hunter, no.
Right.
It's off a specific set of books called Monster Hunter International, I've been told.
Okay.
Might give them a read, because apparently they're said to be good.
We'll have a look.
The guy...
I'm always in the mood for a new urban fantasy.
The guy who was trying to sell me the game ended up asking me, trying to give me context of what it's like. I was like, "Oh, have you read the Dresden Files?"
Well,
I was waiting. I was waiting for Mike to just appear.
A little voice in the back of your head sounded.
And then he's off again.
Read the fucking book.
But and then said when I said I hadn't, but I had a mate who did. He said, "Oh, well, it's like Dresden Files, but even more guns." And
yeah, it's fair. There's not a huge amount of gun in the Dresden Files.
And and then for
amount,
another analogy, it was essentially Men in Black versus Cthulhu.
Right.
Is it, sorry?
Men in Black versus
Men in Black,
Cthulhu.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And it was my most interesting thing because I spent a good 10-15 minutes talking to these guys. For what's the name of the thing there?
Something epic.
Yeah. I can't read it upside down. It's too small.
I'll do a Google while you keep talking.
Yeah.
But
So keep talking.
so
Everything epic.
that was it.
Everything epic.
So the first guy who was I inquired about the game. He was setting up it as like a little diorama, not as a playtest. Just started talking to him about it. He told me about all this other stuff. And basically gave me a whole run through the game, your typical sales pitch. But then his boss showed up after he'd gone to get his guys like coffees and that. And he had like a very typical like warm American accent.
So
And
he suckered you in.
No, and I was there like this, like your voice is awesome and it makes me feel safe and secure. But now I'm paranoid. Fuck you. And I was immediately on the.
Now I've spent £600. Fuck.
I was immediately on the back foot, just like, yeah, don't trust this guy. But then I'm just paranoid as hell, especially with new people.
Probably, and for a disclaimer, I'm sure the guy is really nice.
Oh,
He
yeah,
has
don't
no
get- don't get
ulterior
wrong.
motive.
No,
It's just Henry's prejudices.
Yeah,
That's all.
I was not prejudiced against Americans. It's just my own paranoia with
Isn't it?
people.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was like, I will sing this guy's praises at the end of this story.
But not during. Fuck that guy during the
You
story.
right now.
But so I was sort of there. It's like I was on the back foot, sort of there, like, yeah, don't trust this guy immediately. Just like, don't trust. And he gives me the same details that the other guy had given, and then
There's some false again. It might popped up a second time.
and then I got to the point where it's like, okay, I'm interested. Like, what we talking about for price? And the guy goes, okay, so the base game, which is the one here, retails at about £100.
It's not awful.
Yeah,
It's not awful.
And they're like, okay, if it's a good game, I can get that. He said, I will give it to you for 40.
Oh.
And that's when the alarm bell started ringing for me.
Yeah,
I'm there
what's wrong
like,
with it?
yeah.
He's off the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Um,
This is in Spanish.
so I'm there thinking, I was like,
There.
okay. So I'm there thinking,
There.
either this guy is completely lying about the original price and is just selling it to me at face value.
And it's actually 25 quid.
Yeah. Or this guy is just giving me the deal of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my plan was just like, okay, I'm just gonna politely walk away, give the game a quick Google, look at the standard price, look at a bit of reviews, come back and then probably get it.
Yeah.
I basically say that, go to walk away, and the guy goes, okay, you know what? I'll give you the base game. I've also got the expansion, which gives you an extra 2 factions to play. One is literally the Men in Black, legally distinct, I believe. And,
Men in Ebony.
yeah.
The
And I
people
will,
in there.
Sorry, yeah.
and then I will give you,
Men in noir.
I will give you both for £60. So I'm there like, yeah, I'm gonna have to snap that up.
Yep.
So I took the risk, snapped it up, shook the guy's hand, said goodbyes, walked off. I then
kiss.
immediately found a table to sit down and Google these games.
Yeah.
He was completely telling the truth. The guy was completely legit. He was.
Oh, God.
So I am sorry about my paranoia. If this guy ended up watching this episode, you were fantastic. So yeah, I sat down. He was telling the truth. The base game is £100, and the expansion pack is an extra 50.
Jesus.
So £150 worth of games for 60 quid. The guy gave me a
That's
steal.
Why you should go to the expo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was on the last day as well. Of
course it was.
The reason he said is like, you can have it £40 because I don't want to take it back with me. And I was there like, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got some bargains on the last day because of the I don't want to put it back in the van
Yeah.
thing.
What was your sort of biggest find, surprise?
My
what was
biggest find was getting Spirit Island finally after
Yeah.
saying I wanted it for a few years for like £50-something,
what's it normally?
75-ish.
Decent, yeah.
That's supposed to put me off for years. 70,
Yeah.
70-something quid is,
Sort of 30% saving now.
and then 50-something. I looked at it. It was in Darksphere as well.
Yeah.
Looked at it. I went, maybe.
They had some
Got
absolute
out the store. I
steals, man, didn't they?
No, I'm going back for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
they
do
had
that,
some
yeah.
absolute steals.
Yes,
And,
they did. I also got Mlem, Space Agency, which is cats in space, for like 20 quid. I've been looking at that
Decent.
for a while.
yeah. What about...
And a Clank expansion for Clank in Space.
do you own them all now?
No, I'm missing one. I'm missing Clank in Space Pulse Arcade,
Okay.
which is, as I can understand it, not in print in the UK.
Well, okay. Then it's
There's a
understandable.
hunt challenge there
Yeah.
for next year, I think.
Or if anyone at
Challenge
home has
Dean.
got a copy, they want to just. I did put it in the Discord on Saturday, like, hey guys, if anyone sees this,
Yeah, I remember
shout for me and I will run to you.
What about you, Dev? What was your best, biggest, favouriteest?
Well, weirdly, I had a bit of a sort of situation in the Bring and Buy where I tended to sort of find these expansions for other people that were looking for stuff. So one of the members of AMOG was looking for all of the villainous
Yes.
expansions for the characters and things.
Yeah, Disney,
Disney ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Marvel, Star Wars, and we found loads. And
Yeah, we
kept
did.
finding like one or two just sort of hidden away on a top shelf.
Decent, man.
I kept seeing loads of villainous, like not even in the Bring a Buy. I didn't go to that, but like villainous was everywhere.
Yeah. So I think he managed to get everything apart from like one expansion we couldn't find. And it got to a point on Friday or Saturday where we were playing, can we find the same expansion cheaper in the Bring and Buy? Because there were so many copies, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, you got this expansion? Yes, it's in this pile, but it's £12 in my pile. That copy is only £7. Fuck out. Go around again.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's
there was quite funny deals that we found there. For myself, though, was probably this little guy over here, which I was surprised to come across.
This is your deck. I thought it was Pokemon cards when I first saw it.
This is
Talk about legally distinct.
It is newly legally distinct.
Is this the game which was it last year?
Yeah, they sued
That
for.
went sued and all the rest of it. Yeah, I thought so.
That's the one. It's Pokemon with guns,
Yes, and slavery.
basically. Well, they edited that out.
They did update that. In the original game, you could throw Pokeballs at people and catch people,
Jesus.
which
Yeah.
not great overtones.
It was actually hilarious because in the very earliest bit of the game, you could do it to boss fights.
Yep.
So you could literally there's a character playing an NPC on their pal, like literally like as a mount with a machine gun, and you could just throw a capsule at them and capture both of them in one and have them as like an ally.
Yep.
It was horrendous.
This is why we have
They
early
edited
access.
that out there. I mean, it's still in beta now, but the fact that then the game was something I'd been playing recently with a couple of guys online, I just had to tell them then on the Saturday, and we finally found the stall. And unfortunately, they had no more slots to play test the game for my friends and that. So then on the Sunday, I selflessly went back and then got another slot in the morning.
Yeah, obviously.
So that
took
was
the hit and did that. Yeah.
yeah. But it was then free. So it didn't cost me anything, which was
Brilliant, that.
the best.
You know
kind
what?
of-
For the sort of price, if you like, of sitting and playing a game, it's worth it for a freebie, isn't it?
Yeah.
And considering that's probably going to be worth a few quid in a year or two.
Quite possibly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
I
Might flop, but
So that was the best price I found. But my best game was probably the Zatu meal deal.
yeah, gosh, you raved about this. Of course you did. Yeah.
Because me and my friends, we all ended up doing it. But Zatu basically had a massive billboard that had a meal deal for your main, which was one large board game, two sides, two small board games, and then for dessert it would be a piece of merchandise.
Right.
But the merch was kind of ranging from like dice to little plushy things to like a dice tray.
Yeah.
There was a ball cap, like a baseball
There
cap.
was
It's not awful. Yeah.
but I ended up getting this guy, which was a childhood game of mine. That,
Yeah.
they had
Crossbows and catapults, in case you can't see it.
Yes.
On the camera, and for those listening on Spotify.
This is very much a 90s childhood of mine.
So what I'm hearing is once we finish recording, we're going to set it up.
We're going to chuck catapults at each other.
Chuck the catapult.
Yeah, at each other.
One of my friends bought this same one because I did the sale pitch at him to get this as his main.
After a
And
job.
then he opened it and sent me pictures with his little lad and his missus also
brilliant.
playing it on their dining room
That's
table.
lovely, like.
And he said it was so easy to just get hold of.
Yeah.
In terms of an easy game to learn.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
All your sides.
So then my sides were this Rune Masters purely because it was a 1 to 4 player game, and I kind of like the idea that if I get time in my no time at all lifestyle, I could even play that on my own.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
Or for the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
podcast. It is a 1 to 4. And then I think it was this little dwarf game here
My
in the
gold-
corner.
my
which
gold
is,
mine.
My gold mine, which is just a little simple dwarf mining card sort of game that looks a little
Terrible
interesting.
Dragobert Dragon. Nice.
So
Decent.
I ended up buying a lot of games that were for my quote unquote child,
Yep, that's fair.
but also for me.
What was your piece of
child.
merch?
My piece of merch. Actually, I've got it in.
Oh, hang about.
We're not sponsored by them.
We're not. I wouldn't say no.
What I thought was little dice,
Dice, right.
turned out not to be.
Gems.
And it was
A bag of diamonds.
little Zatu
Oh, it's Zed.
Meeples.
Okay.
meeples.
It's Zed meeples. That's cool.
That,
pretty cool.
That were just a cool little addition.
That's
that
cool.
I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, man.
Little Zed meeple. Nice.
And I forgot I had that guy as well.
Is that a Saurus Mini?
That was
It's a legally distinct Saurus Mini.
He's got a ray gun.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. That was a freebie that was given to me from a guy that was just basically trying to have a legally distinct Age of Sigmar figures,
Yeah.
Oh, from
Saurus
one-page
with guns,
rules.
yeah.
It's
But-
OPR.
but are for set in the future.
I see.
It's very much. We looked at the Drowned Earth again. I look at it every year, and I go, "I'm going to go buy into this," and then I never do. That's very similar. It's
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it kind of gave me the Jackal vibes from like Halo. To be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
for,
yeah.
for me.
yeah, that's fair.
So I forgot to-
Decent.
Yeah,
What about yourself then, Dean?
Well, there was a couple actually. I had a really good year this year. So Mike and I had the very good fortune to go on Thursday, which
did.
is normally open for press and traders and so on and so forth.
because we're now technically a retailer.
We are. So we got there on trader passes, which was really fantastic. And so we saw some of the games which you wouldn't have seen, right away. We saw them and had a go at them on Thursday. The one that sort of really jumped out, there was a couple of things. So the game that I really, really liked and liked the look of was called Questiny.
Yeah,
I've signed up.
it does look great.
Yeah, I've signed up for the for the Kickstarter or the newsletter for the Kickstarter when it comes out. And essentially, it's this dungeon crawler game based upon Nightmare/Hero Quest for this guy. He said, "I made it for myself."
Yep.
He says, and I hope and it's got moving parts and it looks
It was cool.
really
So like, there's archways you've got to pass through, and they've got an actual spinning axe trap.
yeah.
Nice.
on
You've
the
got to
Very
get in.
80s vibe.
Yeah, very much so. You've got to get into the dungeon, grab the treasure, and then make it out again.
Yes.
Which sounds really cool. We then spoke to a lovely woman named
Trap.
effectively, yeah, with house.
This is Mousetrap for heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw
Kerry?
a lady named Curry who had a game called Where the Feck Is That? And it was essentially a guessing game, a card game, with dirty place names on, which was brilliant.
Yeah, guys. Where is Minge Lane?
Yeah. Is it A, in London, B, in Worcestershire, C, in Scotland, or is it not real?
I'm going to say Worcestershire.
Scotland.
It's Worcestershire.
Hey!
Right? But it was like, Cock Avenue and all these things. There was...
Where is Bell End?
Yeah. There is, it's just not, but there was that, which
Dean was so taken with this that we were having a quick play test. And he was like, "I'll take a copy." She's like, "Now?"
yes.
Yes. Now.
So she went to get her card machine out. I was like, "No, there's a tenner, love."
Yeah.
And I think it was possibly her first ever sale, wasn't it? The way
It
she
was her
reacted.
first sale at the Games Expo for
Yeah.
sure, but it might have been her first sale of the game
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
that's
sure.
just something that my fiance and I will sit one evening
I
on
think we should play on it.
the sofa. We will.
What
We'll have
about
that.
you?
I then
Me and Dean will sit and play on the sofa here.
we found a game called Three Kobolds in a Trench Coat.
That was the talk of the expo, really.
It was brilliant, and they had the prop. Did either of you see it?
No.
Not
No.
the game.
Oh.
I saw the
You saw
costume.
the costume.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they
So
had a costume.
that was the creator's husband.
Yeah. And it was
I think he
essentially
said
three
co-creator as
kobolds.
well,
It was a 6 foot tall,
Okay.
3 kobolds in a trench coat prop.
Costume. Yeah.
It was amazing.
So good.
It was so good.
And
I
the
never
game-
got the chance
The
to play
game
a
was
test
so
it.
popular, I couldn't get near
Yeah,
it.
neither could I. So
that'll
yeah,
be a one to jump on. when it gets
definitely
started.
try that.
We also saw Space Junker, Space Trucker, Space something or other,
Yes,
which
yes,
sold itself as Colt Express
yeah,
in space
with
with dice, not cards. And I really like the idea of
Yeah.
it. And then again,
and it was this 3D
Couldn't
sort of, it had LEDs
we
and
played
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Colt Express the other week, right? With
Yeah.
with the trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all playing as bandits in the Wild West, robbing a train. Each turn, you play a card hidden into a stack. And at the end of once you've played all your cards out, you turn the stack the other way around, and everyone's actions take that turn. So, like, you're guesstimating what you want to do, but also what your opponents are going to try and do to you to either push you into
Yeah.
the marshal or steal loot or whatever. This looks like that. Instead of playing the cards, you roll dice,
Okay.
make it completely random.
yeah.
It was really good. It was like a
It
three-tier,
looked
like a
really, really fun.
three-tiered spaceship.
Again, it sort of reminded me of some of the toys that you got in the 80s.
Yeah,
like
very
the-
micro
the-
machines or Max
yeah,
Power.
when you'd shove a car down a parking ramp or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the real sort of highlight for me was, and you're all going to take the piss out of me for this, was the Discworld game.
What's that?
So it was called.
Never heard of it.
What's the Discworld?
I will fucking upend this table with your games.
I didn't know you liked the Discworld, Dean. You should talk about it more.
You can fuck off.
I think it's based around a spherical.
Is it the Dresden Files?
Are you going to be serious or not?
Yeah, go on. Go on, sorry.
Eventually.
Yeah. I would be mad
the
if
next
you
Harry
were.
Potter.
Fuck off now.
Okay, now you've just offended him.
Fucking gobshite. So, I've always been a bit of a snob when it comes to things about the Discworld that haven't had Sir Terry Pratchett involved. Much like, Lord of the Rings, I've always said it's so uniquely the authors, it would be very difficult for anyone to put in. And so my fiancée used logic against me, which I really, really despise. And she said, well, you like the Rings of Power, and that wasn't Tolkien writing them. You might like this game. I was like, how fucking dare you? How dare you?
God damn it, you're right.
Yeah, but Modifius Games they've got 2 in the works. One is called Kill Sam Vimes, and the other is the Discworld's Reader's Digest. I didn't have a chance to do the Reader's Digest. It was just a
Have a look
prototype.
at the role-playing game as well.
I have had a read of the PDF, which wasn't awful. It wasn't awful, but the guy who sort of showed it to me, the rep, was a chap called Justin. He was a really, really lovely guy. Myself and 3 other, random people sort of sat down, and it was real fun. And he was telling me that they were so sort of reverential to the original source material and Sir Terry's work and what have you, that even the tone of emails was checked when they were sending people emails to ask if they could do, cutouts and artwork. And Josh Kidby was involved in the artwork. And as much as I dislike saying it, I actually really, really enjoyed it. So I've signed up for that as well when that comes out. Much like, is it Munchkin Dungeons or whatever, when you go
Munchkin
around?
Quest.
That's the one. It was reminiscent of that. You go around and you pick shit up and you stitch your mates up, and do you know what I mean? It was all about assassins trying to kill Sam Vimes, and so yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was probably the biggest surprise I think I had.
Okay. We're going to talk about our playtest?
I
Yeah, I
didn't
was
think
going to say, I also signed up for a Kickstarter newsletter. 10 Weeks to Oblivion.
Okay.
Yeah, from Rambunctious Games.
Yes.
Is this the one, the chap with the white coasters, white and
Yes.
black coasters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I had to summon one of you two to come and give the guy a business card.
That's right. Yes.
I'm not I'm not an official representative. I'm not allowed to carry the business
You can have
card.
a business card. You should have asked for
You
it.
should have just I came over, asked him if he wants to come and play a test at Tabletop and Eaton. He's more than welcome. Whether he gets in touch or not, obviously, but yeah.
I'm hoping he does, because I had.
Well, they follow us now. I made sure they followed us on Instagram because they've got less than 100 followers, and I was like, us, we'll join you. And then today he was like,
Brilliant.
back,
Yeah.
comment.
Because
Polite.
I had loads of
Working.
fun talking to the developer. I want to say Andy.
Andy's correct.
Yes, I had a bit in the back of my head. I was like, I'm sure it's Andy, because
Now you've made me doubt myself.
yeah, and I'm there
Or
like,
it was Andy.
Yeah,
And this is no disrespect to the people at the expo. We just spoke to so many different
Yeah.
I
reps.
am sure it was
I only learned a couple names during that weekend.
And that was
I'm
ours.
sure Andy is one
How
of them.
many Lukes were there? How many Chris's were there? And how many...
Well, we've got a million Chris's at ammo,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But anyway, so spoke to
Andy.
about this.
That is your
And,
real name.
It is now.
You're Andy in our hearts.
Okay.
I'm Og Andy. There you go.
Okay, so I spoke to him
Yes.
What did you speak to her about?
about his game. He
name?
went going through like the mechanics. It's essentially a tabletop RPG, reminiscent of like D&D, Pathfinder, Starfinder, and it's a sci-fi setting. He sold it to me by saying, "Have you played Mass Effect?"
Okay.
And I'm sort of there like, yes,
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
yes. And
Shut up and take my
like,
money.
I already knew, like, I know you say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I say that's fucking stupid. That's why books have covers.
I mean, you're not wrong, yeah. That is why books do have covers.
But when
You killed me off.
I walked past the guy's stall, I saw it. I saw the artwork for the game.
Yeah, the artwork's
and I was there
very
like,
Spartan, right? They're very,
Yes.
very like Master Chiefy.
yeah, it gave me like Destiny, Halo, very sci-fi, super soldier vibe.
right.
Destiny,
Right up
after
your-
we're playing it, Destiny is a great comparison to make there.
Yeah.
And
Right up your alley, that as well, isn't it?
yeah, and I looked at it and I knew from the artwork, it's like, that is a bit of me, so I have to talk to these guys. And going,
Because you'd said even on the Friday that you'd wanted to go and speak to them, didn't you?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
walked
really want to
past-
go back there. Where was it? Where was it?
yeah.
Yeah, but there's guys as well that actually had legally distinct Spartans as their art, and
Yes,
I can't
that's them,
remember.
that's them.
Is that them?
That's them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And
Sorry,
so
Andy.
yeah, so speaking,
That's your name.
so spoke to him, and like on the Friday, I only had a brief word, but then on the Sunday, managed to have a good like 20-minute conversation with him about this game and like the history of them doing it. They spent like over 10 years refining this game, trying to get it like as fun and as chipped down as possible.
You can tell it's a real labour of love when they say.
Yeah.
I mean, whether they're lying or not is a bit different.
Yeah.
But you know, you can,
It didn't feel like they were lying.
Yeah.
It felt genuine.
It did genuinely feel like a bunch of friends that were like, we've made this
We
game,
wanna
we
make-
think it's cool.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. And then, so I'm there like, okay, yeah. Is there any way I can give this a quick demo, quick playtest? It's like, okay, well we're booked up on this, and this. We might be able to squeeze you in at like 20 to 12. I was like, yeah, sound. I'll come back. Managed to.
Henry's
Like,
there at 11 o'clock.
Henry was sat at the top of the aisle just waiting.
I kind of was because it was just after I bought those, and I'm just sort of there like, well, I've only got 40 minutes. No point in going to explore because I will lose track of time. Mike met up with me. We did the little playtest together. It was just he did like a 2-minute quick narrative of the thing. Where like our characters were basically we're galactic law enforcement, and
Space fuzz.
yeah, and in this scenario we were basically raiding a group of smugglers.
Okay.
So we launched straight into combat, which was very fun. Mike played the heavy robotic minigun fuck you machine,
I was an Ekron destroyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
and I somehow managed to pick the
Chaos
chaotic
Gremlin.
rogue that has Jedi powers.
Have you played Destiny?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. You were
Yes.
basically what are the, like a hunter? No, the guys with magic, not the hunter.
It's
You're
like
the class.
the aesthetic is hunter.
Yes.
Like
The abilities
psionics.
is more warlock.
Warlock is the one I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically the main gimmick of the character I played was telekinesis. I can basically just pick up something of 50 kg or less and yoink it at something.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
It costs essentially
wizard.
their version of mana. But yeah, so I literally we opened the doors, I walked in, picked up a corrosive barrel, launched it at this one enemy, giving everyone
Yeah, see, that
status
was one of the things I
ailments.
really enjoyed is that there's environmental effects.
Yeah.
So you can lob a barrel at, like in this encounter. They were like, right, the left pile is a box of ammo.
That's going to
Like
explode.
ammo cache. That pile is like
Toxic waste.
corrosive toxic waste. What do you want to do? And we were like, I could blow up the barrels of ammo and make bullets go everywhere, or I could do that. And then as you're getting them stuck or getting like elemental effects on them, that stacks and it gives them a penalty for their attack.
Yeah, you can stack up to 3 instances of any.
Yeah, in any combination. So
Affliction.
you can get someone corroded, but also then set them on fire and also electrocute them, and they'll have those 3 stacks.
Or you can just have 3 stacks of corrosion, fire, or whatever.
It's a really nice little mechanic.
And they take incrementing damages then afterwards.
Yeah.
Which was really helpful on the boss because it turned out that thing regenerated, so we cut its regeneration in half.
He heals 6 hit points every round. I'm like, well, I only heals 3 now because we've got 3 status buffs on him. Fuck you.
And basically, I just took out the 2 grunts by throwing them around the room,
Brilliant.
while Mike just took a freaking
Yeah, so I got
A laser
I can't remember
cannon.
the class's name, but the heavy. Essentially, if you shot the same target every turn,
you do incrementing
every turn,
damage,
every
like
attack.
escalating damage.
every attack, if it's the same target, got a +1 to the attack roll. But every time, I could do 2 attacks a turn. So I was +1, then +2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and onwards, which was so handy against this giant, massive,
And it was actually really the system itself was actually quite interesting because it was a 2D. You had to roll 2d10 and a d6 for each like skill or attack roll.
Yeah,
And
so
the way he explained it was the 2d10 are the standards, and the 6 is like the d6 is like a modifier.
Okay.
At the basic level we were playtesting, the 6 would add basically a +1 to the attack roll, and a 1 would take a -1. And then at later levels, like the numbers in between would do extra
Right.
effects and various other things.
essentially, roll 2d10, aim for 15 or higher as a critical success.
Yeah.
10 or higher as a success. And then the d6 modifies whether it's a critical hit or not.
Yeah.
It was a really cool idea. If you rolled,
15 or higher, you did 50% more damage.
yeah, because it's you don't roll for damage. Your gun has a flat
If you
die,
hit,
right?
it gets damage. Yeah,
Which is
that's
cool.
fair enough. Sounds
Yeah.
decent.
Honestly,
Everything used the same the same dice roll. So if you were doing an agility check using your whatever the equivalent of dexterity was, you rolled the same things. Same then if you were going to do a search or a fix or a heal or whatever. Like it was all on that 2d10 plus d6 roll, which is really nice.
it's very, like I say,
Not
it was
confusing.
they refined it down to make it efficient, because they said they wanted to remove anything that got in the way of fun.
Yeah,
Don't
like,
bog
mate,
it down too much.
having played some space TTRPGs,
Yes.
there's a fucking lot of bloat in them for no need.
Yeah.
Like there's Starfinder, especially first edition, second less so, but first is so bloaty. And you're like, I want to do this. Oh god, you got to do 9 rolls, and you got to figure this out, and you got to do this. And is it the third Wednesday of January?
Jalemba.
Yeah, can't do that then. Oh, okay.
February the 11th.
Yeah. Whereas this was like,
In
you want to do
the-
that? 2d10, roll a d6 as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
decent. Well, that
really
sounds
fun.
like it'll be fun when it comes out.
I am so actually hyped for this. I've said,
I wouldn't have guessed.
yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed.
but I've said,
Let me enjoy it.
I said that.
You know, if you ever gave Alfred a cup of coffee, just,
Never give
just
me-
get Henry talking about
I've
it.
had proper
give me
coffee
nightmares.
once and never again.
Just get Henry talking about a game he likes, and you'll see
Yeah.
what your son's going to grow up into.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So I do reckon that when that game is released, that will be the game that I
Yeah, you'll
run on this podcast.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
it's fair. To be fair, it was a really cool little game. It's it's like a hybrid role-playing game, grid battle
Yeah,
simulator, I guess, because I think there's a lot of emphasis on the combat in it compared to the role-play. However, we only had time to.
I was going to say, yeah, you probably had a little.
But they've got rules for space exploration in ships and stuff. They've got rules for social encounters. So
They've got full books for like adventure packs, a big, a decent sized like core rule book.
Sounds decent.
Um,
I look forward
they're
to it,
like,
like,
Depending,
yeah.
depending on what you sign up to for the Kickstarter, you can get like either a beginner's little adventure pack,
Yeah.
which I think like runs the full version of the encounter we
Yeah, yeah.
played,
Yeah.
or you can go for like the full thing where you just get like the battle mats, the core rule book,
Yeah,
everything.
So
that sounds decent, man.
so flipping it on its head then, the opposite being what did we miss? What didn't we get a chance to
Yeah,
get
that's a
hold of?
great question, actually.
3 kobolds in a trench coat.
I didn't actually get the
Big
chance to play questioning.
No.
I did go and find the guy, and he was like, "Look, mate, I'm just too full." So it's obviously going to be a popular game, which is a shame, you know.
He's made a really good
He
social
has.
media campaign.
Yeah.
Game aside, Questy, they've been on our radar on Instagram for a while, and he's always posting.
Yeah.
He's got some influencers are in like working with him. I can't remember his name. There's a guy on Instagram that was working the store with him that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done a really good job of networking and getting himself out there.
Yeah.
He's sent some promos out, like our friend Tommy.
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
Solo has demoed it before himself. He gets, maybe it's an option we get for Tabletop and Eaton.
Yeah,
Hello,
could
dude.
well be.
Come
and demo, yeah.
Come down.
Yeah, we didn't get the chance to speak with Spiral Galaxy or Spiral Games,
Nope.
which we were really sort of banging on.
Yeah, so we went to them to go and set up a trade account, or discuss setting up a trade account.
Yes.
And we got there, and
Bless her, she was
she's
lovely
in
young
dis-
lassie.
She's not in
She's not in
domestic
distribution.
She's in fulfillment.
Yeah.
So Kickstarters and fulfilling getting that out. And she went, here's a QR code for the guy that is the head of distribution.
Yeah. There was 3 people you could have spoken with, right?
Scan the QR code. It'll take you to their diaries for the weekend. You can just book a tutorial. You can book a meeting.
A
with
slot, yeah.
And we were like,
yeah.
sweet.
On
cool.
it. Straight on the QR code, mate. Full.
Dude number 1, full. Dude number 2, full. Dude number 3, full.
So I sent them an email and was like, look, this is who we are.
I've
We like
also
to
sent them
speak.
an
to
email.
you.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, God, these
But,
guys.
you know,
so
whether,
insistent.
yeah, whether we get
They're
back.
too eager.
Yeah. We missed out as well. I really annoyed at myself.
I
I missed out on seeing Nikki, our sales rep from Hatchet, because they were so busy every time I went anywhere near Hatchet. I didn't want to be like, "Are you Nikki? Are you Nikki?"
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you demoing a game, but she emailed us and said, "I'm working the stall. I have to. Obviously, I work for Hatchet. Come and say hi." And I was like, "If we have a chance, yes."
Yeah.
And then I got an email today. I was like, "Did you come and say hi?" I'm like, "No, we missed you. Sorry."
There was 2 bits that we did miss out on, which I was a bit annoyed with myself about. Firstly, on the Friday, there was a Discworld role-playing game,
Yep.
which I didn't book the ticket for. I completely forgot. I would love to have gone and see that. And then on Saturday, we missed out on the show in the evening there because my phone died.
Yep.
My phone died, and we couldn't get my ticket up. And we sort of sat there, and should we speak with the security guard and whatever else?
Is this worth a 10-minute argument?
And in the end, we said no, which was a bit of a shame. Do you know what I mean? We would like to.
Well, because we didn't want to do it without you, and we kind of thought if we were going to do it, then we would have done it.
It would have sucked for you to be like, right, then we're going to go in this hall for an hour and a half.
It wouldn't have, because I'm the most interesting person I know. But
it's just not.
You would have just said,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, drawn to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have gone back and played games with Katie, right?
Probably, yeah.
Played this some more, yeah.
But we missed that, which I do apologise for. I genuinely am sorry, but I've got a new phone coming tomorrow, so it might hold a bit of battery.
By this time next year, the battery will be going again.
Yeah, probably. I'll get a brand new phone before the Expo next year.
I'm going to buy you a battery pack next year. You?
Just get him a burner.
Yeah.
There was the
his drug dealer phone.
There was the one on the Friday, which was like the I never found it again, which was the one-shot RPG stall.
Well, young David.
Thanks.
Oh, he's off. Where's he going? Oh, there you go.
I went back and bought one.
Oh, you actually went back and that's cool.
Because you were like, "Are we going? Can we get one?
Come
Can
on,
we get
then
one?"
explain, because I'm sat here. Where? What's crack? I don't know anything about this.
So it was on the Friday when we were very eager to try the challenge of let's try and cover and see everything. We can in every.
We managed two and a half halls, and then
Three quarters of the stuff. Yeah.
I completely forgot about those guys. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. Yep. And it was one of the first ones I'd sort of spotted and wanted to sort of engage with. And it's a company, which I believe that's their name, which is a company called No Short Rests. And they had basically an advertisement for sort of very simplistic sort of one-shots within 5e.
1 hour adventures.
1 hour adventures.
Encounters. 1 hour encounters.
Like wholly... everything you need is all in here for the encounter sort of thing. And I just thought it was like a great little...
Lovely little idea, yeah.
So it is literally a threefold booklet.
Oh, wow.
The adventure. Done.
Yeah.
And they were so appropriately
got
priced.
stats as well.
So appropriately priced. It was a £5.
Oh, can't go wrong with that.
For a 1 hour adventure,
it would probably have cost them £1.50 just to produce the flyer. Do you know what I mean?
They had 3 of these on the stall.
Right.
And these was, I think he was talking to me. I know he was talking to me, obviously. I was there.
Yeah.
He was telling me that they were sort of the demo to try and get people in so they could not push them, but show them.
So they could basically
they've got a bigger sized book.
And bump up the book size to have it more as
an actual campaign.
Yeah, an actual sort of campaign thing.
Yeah.
But
what a wonderful little idea.
They had that sort of just nice group of friends vibe.
It was just 2 or 3 dudes that had written some stuff together and wanted to just share it with people.
Yeah. And I was just so good I never got to go back to them because I couldn't remember where they were.
I went back on Sunday and said, "Hey, man, we want one of these for the podcast. Which is your personal favourite?" And he was like, "Oh, all of them." Like, no, that's not an answer.
Come on now, hey.
Of your 3,
trying to get the sale,
pick me one because I will buy it. So we've got Muse of the Streets. Don't know what happens in it. Don't know what it's about.
Prostitutes.
Sure.
We get to add it to the list.
Well, do you know what? I think you wanted to do it, why don't you run that as a RPG on the podcast?
I'll have to also do it as well with my other purchase.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was the 5e Dungeons and Dragons Lord of the Rings starter set, which I thought was a bargain for 20 quid.
It would have been 3/4 of a weekend if you hadn't have gotten something based upon Lord of the Rings.
Just you wait.
Well, Dean, I got 2 things. This is the other thing, which was
brilliant.
Bit there and back again.
Is that the average price up in the corner there? That says £21.
27 quid.
So I got it for 21, which
3/4 of the price.
Which I thought was a pretty nice bargain.
3/4 a lot this episode.
So Dave bought that after playing it here. So for clarity, to make it easy, because Dave lives a town or 2 over from us, Dave stayed here Friday night.
The Friday night.
Yeah.
To party.
In your house is
Here in
what
my
you said.
house,
Yeah.
Yep.
We partied hard, and I definitely was there for all of it.
Yeah. Mike didn't have any upsets, unfortunately, which took
All
him out
right.
of the picture
All
for
right, fine.
some time.
Let's be fair and honest about this. I've got horrendous IBS. All right, it didn't.
Shall we just stop there?
Yep.
Shall we just stop there?
But after I'd recovered,
Yes.
Dave went, "You've got that Hobbit game, right?" I was like, "Yeah. I might buy that tomorrow. Do you want to play it?" 'Cause
He was like, "Shall we play test it?"
I've never played it, so like before you spend some cash on it, do you want to see if it's what you want?
Actually, what you want?
We played like back to back 3 games.
Brilliant.
It was really fun.
Couple of hours
Since
gone.
What is it? Is it a board game, role playing
So,
game? What?
It's a roll and write.
Right.
So based and there's 5 adventures, 6 adventures in the book. So each player has a book in there.
Right. It says here, the little piece of blurb in The Hobbit. There and back again. 1 to 4 players compete to create the most rewarding journey to the Lonely Mountain, reclaim the treasure of the dwarves, and defeat the dragon Smaug. Roll the dice and draft your path to evade trolls, battle goblins, solve riddles, and pen the best conclusion to each chapter in your personal adventure guide. The Hobbit with the most points wins.
Yep.
I cannot wait to play that and try and fuck that all up.
I feel like we're going to play this after this record because it takes half an hour for a game.
Something like that.
Possibly.
Time are we on? Oh, we can do that. We'll get it. We'll squeeze it through. We'll squeeze it out. Anyway, so each turn, there's 5 dice.
Yeah.
They've got different either paths that you can draw on the map
Okay.
or
Ranging from
resources.
1 to 3 squares of that map.
Yeah, and different like L shapes or zigzags or whatever, or straight lines, or one of 3 resources: bread, swords, wizard's hats. You roll the dice once per turn, so I would roll all 5.
Mm-hmm.
I would then pick one that I want this turn. Dave picks the next one. Henry picks one.
Ah,
you pick
right,
one.
right.
I pick the 5th one. Then you fill the map in
Mm-hmm.
based on what you've got, and then Dave would roll all the dice. So we do it round and round.
Yeah.
It's like a dice drafter.
Right.
But your goal each turn is to make a path. There's a set of objectives for each page of the book. So, like, the first one is an unexpected party.
So it's a little bit almost like having your own bingo card then.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
Right.
In
You
the,
have to collect like all the dwarves.
Yeah.
But the caveat is you also have to pick, you have to feed them all. So you all have to make sure you got enough bread resources to be able to feed the dwarves once you capture them or
Yeah.
once
you can't.
Recruit them.
recruit them.
Yeah, you can't do a path through a dwarf. So you've got to figure out how you're going to get all these 12 dwarves to converge onto like 1 or 2 paths instead of it going through each other.
Right.
You go around, and you've also got to collect Thorin and Gandalf, but you can't.
Which is like side bonuses.
Yeah, you get extra bonus points. Then you've got to collect swords to prepare for the adventure.
Yeah, of
It's that
course,
first
yeah.
chapter of the book, and then the second one.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's
doesn't
really
it?
fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I've since made Melissa play it because I was like, "No, we're playing this now." I really enjoyed this. Yeah, really fun little roll and write.
Brilliant.
I also beat him quite soundly as
They'll
well.
beat me as well. It turns out I'm very good at rolling.
Very good at rolling right.
But I enjoy playing them, and that's all that matters.
Exactly that. I think that's the one thing. We said it before we went that we wanted to play more games. I don't think I quite played
I didn't play as much
many
as
as I would have wanted.
But I'm happy with what we did.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, we had a random guy turn up. We were playing Magic, weren't we?
Yeah,
You
John.
were absolutely battering me. Yeah, John. And we had he was American/Canadian.
Yes.
I
So
didn't ask.
He turned up as I was. So it was me versus you, landfall versus.
This is Magda. Yeah.
And it was like turn 5, and I got 30-something lands out. Which
Yeah. It was hideous.
It
Right?
was really funny. And he came over like, "Sorry, what turn is this?" I'm like, well, 4 or 5? No. What?
Yeah. It can't
What?
be. Shut up. Right. Shut up. You weren't there.
My friend, just watch.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bleh, there you go. I've won. I think I managed to win on milling me out, but at the same time milled you out and
yeah.
could have swung for lethal at the same time anyway. And then he was like, "Cool, I'm a judge. Do you want to play another game? I'm a magic judge." I'm like, "Yeah, right, fine."
Yeah.
So you guys played. I had to go get food
Yeah.
before I died, which is a shame.
Kicked
Yeah.
his ass.
He
was good. He was a
yeah,
really
he
good
made
player.
he made it hard.
He knew the game really, really well, and he was talking a lot about layers to the point where I was getting to the verge of like, just shut up and play your fucking game, man. just play your cards. I don't care, right? But yeah. So I had it
Also the Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, it was like
Little
right
bit.
at the end of the day.
End of the weekend.
a little bit. No, he was
Teams
really,
people
really. He was a really nice guy. He was a great sport. He had a really, really good sort of deck that fit in with the power level that we were playing.
Yeah, he was like manipulating and
Okay.
copying.
Yeah.
He was copying things from your deck and making them into artifacts, so you could
Yeah.
And or lands and
lands
yeah.
stuff. It was really cool. Really
It
cool.
was, it was a really interesting mechanic. And yeah, I ended up winning barely. But you know, it doesn't matter.
You were both on like 8 hit points for a while. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't one of you end this so I could jump
Yeah.
in? And then he was like, no, we'll go.
Yeah, all right. Then I'm going to swing at you with a big dragon.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that
that
was
was great. That's
We had
something.
a really, we also had a really good game, really fun game. I taught you two. I taught you both. No, you two. Deep Regrets.
Yes.
On Saturday
Oh,
night.
Yeah,
yeah.
Deep Regrets was a lot of fun.
That was great.
That was great.
I've since, I say since. I've picked up-
You made the comment though, didn't you? Every time that I tell you about a board game, Dean, you say you don't like it, and then you do. And I told our lassie when I went home, and she went, "Really?" Every time I tell you about a TV show that you'd love, you end up liking it. Perhaps you should listen to your friends more. Fuck off. Fuck that, man.
I hate when you prove me wrong.
Yeah, shut up with your logic. But no, Deep Regrets was a huge amount of fun.
I really want to play the expansion that you got.
too.
Yeah, I think I'd
Well,
really like to.
yeah, I think now you've played it once, and you know the core gameplay loop.
Vaguely.
Folding in the expansion will be far.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
sort of slept since then, but
You'll remember it. It's really easy once you get back.
Yeah. Once you get back into it, I think we'll get it
Yeah.
with me.
So, have you got any massive regrets? What is your biggest regret from the Games Expo this year? 'Cause I've got one.
The fact
that
that I
I'm
spent
still-
£850.
I've got one that I'm still kicking myself about.
I only have
I know you mentioned this and I forgot, but yeah.
I have something that I was upset about.
Go on.
I saw an example of scalpers.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Not drop kick them.
Well, they weren't there,
Oh,
but
So
basically,
you stole their stock.
no. So it was on the Sunday, and the tables where we would normally convene to sort of have lunch and stuff
Yeah.
in the play hall. Where we'd gone, where we were normally, we were having some lunch near where the saber fighting was. Which
Yeah.
was
Oh,
really
the
cool.
Jedi
The
lightsaber.
Jedi
Yeah.
lightsaber
Yeah.
trading academy.
yeah. It was
Because
weird,
that was
like
the thing.
just weirdly placed behind a food court.
Yeah.
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 Or well placed.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, on those long sort of tables at the very end, I saw 3 Lorcana booster boxes that then were just left open with just cards,
Just shit in it. Yeah.
all of it, all the cards. in
People are
it.
just buying booster boxes and
And
stripping
I've
it for its
gone-
value.
Yeah, they've searched through that, scalped the best cards out of it, and then
Yep.
gone off.
I mean, I suppose the sort of flip to that is they've had to buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they may have got some value, they may have not, because things were slightly overpriced, trading card wise, I think. So yeah, you know, at least they've spent some money. So it's maybe not as bad as you think,
No,
but
yeah.
nevertheless, it's still really awful. It's not.
I
a
just thought it was just like
Yeah.
they could have still done that in their own time or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't condone it or anything like that,
no,
but
of course not.
I
you know,
think
they could have given it back to somebody else.
Yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
instead of just leaving it, you could have been like, "Hey, there's some kids over there playing."
Yeah, exactly. Do
This
you want,
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
card game?
is
Exactly.
all. This is all bulk. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It's yours. Like,
Like,
Yeah,
so
that's really awful.
it's the same disheartening.
yeah.
But
yeah, it was the same with the trading card. I don't know what they did with them. I don't know if you walked past the One Piece trading card tournament that was on, had got a really useful box with just labelled bulk, and people were just throwing their waste in it. I'm like, well, hopefully you're going to use some. You know,
Yeah, you maybe give it to a
maybe they'll just make
youth
it
club or
at the end of
something,
it,
but
like it was a bit disheartening just to see a box of discarded trading cards that people just weren't going to use. But in fairness, it was
the thing is, though, that's
was-
trading cards in general,
it is,
isn't
and
it?
it was
you know?
tournament play, so I guess
Yeah.
they've accounted for that somewhere in their pricing, and they've
Yeah.
probably got a disposal method for it.
Itch, any big sort of regrets or
No massive regrets, really. I'm quite happy with
Only some
my
deep ones.
experience.
yeah?
deep regrets.
I want to play a bit more.
I wanna-
I'm happy with what I played,
Yep.
but I would like to do some more next year.
Yeah, I think we all said the same. The Saturday for me, it's not really a regret, but the Saturday was an absolute write-off.
it was rammed,
trade.
wasn't it?
'Cause we made the mistake of being like, we'll do the trade halls again. It was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, I wanted to do because we did halls 4, 3A and 3.
Yeah.
We
I
didn't
like-
do 2. Actually, no, that's my
We did-
one.
we did
That's my
2
one
aisles.
regret.
Okay.
My
Not-
one
not doing the
regret
whole thing.
is, it's the fact that in hall 2 there was the mead cellar that I got last
oh God, yeah,
year.
they sold out, didn't
I
they?
got last year,
Like
and
Saturday afternoon, yeah.
and my favourite flavour that I got last year, they'd sold out on the Friday.
Yeah.
Where so it was like, if we'd gone to hall 2, I probably could have got one.
Yeah.
I got 2 other bottles,
I
and
think-
they are nice flavours, but I didn't get my favourite one.
Well, I think the issue there wasn't that we couldn't get to hall 3 at 2.
We were really slow around the halls, to be
We
fair.
were.
We were.
And I think we'd have done it if we'd have taken a break or two. If we'd have done a haul, gone and played a game, done another haul, played a game, gone back to 2,
Yeah.
we probably would have done it. But we stubbornly were like, we're going to
Yeah.
power through all of it.
Hey, it's a learning experience,
It was.
isn't it? I've never done the entire thing before, so
But no, I think Saturday next year is play hall day.
yeah, you were saying
Yeah,
that,
definitely.
so. Your regret. Come on, what's ever?
In the bring and buy
Yeah.
Friday morning, I found Legendary Encounters Firefly for £30. And I picked it up and I was like, fuck, I am in. I'm going to carry this around with me while I look for the rest of the bring and buy. And then about 10 minutes later, still in the bring and buy, I thought, this game's supposed to have 500 cards in it. I can't open this to count them all, to see that it's all there. I won't risk it. I'll put it back. I'll just buy a brand new copy because it's a Firefly game. I've bought them all new anyway.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll buy a new copy when I get out of here, like tomorrow on the online or whatever.
Yeah.
And then later in the afternoon, we went back to the bring and buy, and I was like, if it's still here, I'll pick it up. Fuck it, why not? Gone.
Yeah.
So Friday night, I googled it when we got it back here. Out of print, so not going to catch a new copy. All the copies on eBay were £170, and I was like, motherfucker!
That is a kick in the nuts right
I
there.
should have just held on to it with dear life and just bought it.
Go with your gut.
Yep.
Go with your gut next
And if
time.
it's not got all the cards, it's 30 quid
You
I've
can
wasted.
find them, yeah.
It's 30 quid I've wasted, not £175.
Yeah.
So that's my regret.
That's a bit.
There was also so I've got Serenity, the role playing game.
Yeah.
They also had Firefly, the role playing game. That was 45 quid, which I thought was a bit much for a role playing game. It was gone seconds after I saw it, and I kind of wish I'd picked that up.
Yeah.
Not because it was a bargain or a steal at the price, but it would be cool to have had for my shelf.
Yeah.
To add another Firefly role playing game. But I did get Tales from the Loop for a very agreeable price. So
There you go.
Really
Did you pick up a couple of Pathfinder?
Yeah, that was another
stuff.
Yeah, so I got Age of Ashes and Agents of the Gatewatch, the full adventure paths, all 6 books for each adventure path, for a third of the price of retail.
Can't
Bring
go
and buy,
wrong with
which is nice.
I think the bring and buy, it's not really a regret, but I think I'm going to go there next year.
Should. Come with us Friday morning.
yeah.
First thing.
Definitely.
Open Friday morning, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Was it open Friday? Yeah, I think it was open Friday.
I believe it was.
It was the first thing I did. We did it with Scott.
I did it Saturday
The thing is, though, I looked at.
I did it with
Yeah.
Scott on Friday morning.
I looked at.
because Dean didn't go because he then met up with his friend.
Thanks.
Yeah. I looked at the list because obviously everything that goes in the bring and buy, there's a list
Yeah, yeah,
generated, and there was like 60 or 70 copies of Seven Wonders, and I just got bored of looking through this. Bollocks! I'm not
See,
interested in that.
What I like
Do you know what I
about
mean?
the bring and buy is that if you don't look at the list, it becomes an actual treasure hunt
Yeah.
in the room. Where you're like, I'm going to find what I can
I
see.
think that's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't look at the list.
Yeah.
We did this. We did the same at Aircon. The
And
Aircon.
it's not just that. Like last year, I have a set of the old Warhammer tiles, the 2x2, the full set, the 6 tiles. I've picked them up years ago for a really, really great price. And I went there last year and I had a look, and there was a guy trying to sell some for 500 quid, and that then set the tone for the rest of the bring and buy. It just pissed me off. So I was sat there like, I know exactly what you're going to say, and you're absolutely right. I was like, no, fucking not interested. And I just stomped round like, that's bollocks. Do you know what I mean? And I think that flavoured it a little bit for me. I should have gone with a bit more of an open
Look at the
mind.
shelves. Never look at the.
Yeah.
So there's a tables around the edge that've got all their big stuff, like the big bundles of things. They're always, without a shadow of a doubt, shitly priced.
Yeah.
Because it's someone like, I went all in on this Kickstarter. I need to get my money back. So it's inflated for all my money back plus a profit. But the shelves,
Yeah.
random gold mine. You don't know what you're going to get. It's always going to be good.
Yeah.
I saw a copy of Ticket to Ride for like £8. Should have bought that.
I paid 40 quid in Waterstones
Yeah,
for that.
should have bought that because it could have gone in the
Yeah, the bring and
social
buy
library.
social there.
well, not even the bring and buy, just the actual social library.
Yeah, that's a good
Don't have to use my own copy then. And there were loads of little bargains, right? I got it wasn't me. I didn't buy it. Alex, James's mate, bought the old Tyrannid Big Monster Spearhead from 8th edition Apocalypse. Retailed at 175 or something. There is £220 worth of models in the box. Got it for 110.
Decent.
And he was like, well, that finishes off my Tyrannid army
Yeah.
for half the price. Done. He also bought Warhammer Monopoly for a £5.
Yeah.
And the D&D star set, the old one with Lost Mines of Phandelver, £5. Why would you not?
Can't knock it, can you?
Why would you
can't
you-
really
like,
knock it.
a £5? That's a
Yeah.
bargain for the best written adventure. Starting adventure.
Arguably, yeah.
A £5. You'd be mad to pass.
I
these
think
through.
next year. I think setting out for next year then, because obviously we're going to do the 3 days again. I am at least. I don't know about the
Yeah,
rest.
we'll do
yet.
the 4.
I want to do
We'll definitely do the 4.
Well, next year we might have staff.
Yeah,
So
you
we
never
can
know.
have 4 tickets for the bring
Yeah.
and buy. Not bring and buy for the 4 days.
But yeah,
Idiots,
so
wouldn't they? Just,
but anyway,
my staff.
we're going to do as much as we can next year, and I think the bring and buy. I think I will have a look.
Yeah.
So
Depending
I think-
what I am doing with regards to sort of playing Magic, I think I'm going to tone me spending down on Magic a bit. Yeah,
That's fair.
that was.
I think the bring and
But
buy is
I
a really
enjoyed
good thing to
opening
do
the-
anyway to avoid the horrific initial rush.
Yeah.
Because like Saturday morning we did the bring and buy first thing.
yes.
By the time we got to the halls, everyone was still a bit of a knob, but they weren't pushing and rushing to be a knob. They were just busy.
Yeah.
I think if we'd have got there and been like waiting outside the halls first thing Saturday morning, I
Yeah.
would have lost my temper.
I did notice that. That's actually a really good point. On the Friday when we went in, every single vendor and trader and person who was selling, hi guys, do you want to come and have a look at this really awesome game? Blah, blah, blah. By Sunday, do you want to go?
Yep.
Do you want to go on again? And you can tell they just had to deal with people for
Yep.
30 or
The
something on it.
same could be said
Yeah.
of just the attendees, right?
Yeah.
Friday, everyone was super chill. They
Yeah.
just want to see things. Saturday,
Well, that's when the vast majority of people go in there.
agreed. It felt a little bit like everyone that didn't know how to behave in a social situation
Yeah.
turned up, which is fine. Everyone's entitled to come, but suddenly, after a day and a half of being confronted by busy but not rude,
Yeah.
it was just full of people shoving and pushing to get to the nearest thing or get you out. You couldn't get into a stall because someone was just being a dick.
Yeah. You noticed that at the magic tables, you're having to sort of elbow your way in a little bit to have a look at these cards and
And
I was fully ready to throw elbows into people's
Oh,
faces.
yeah,
that's-
you were-
I had
you were-
to- at one point, one of the guys with us got pushed into and like saw red. And I was like, let's just go over
yeah.
there before one of us punches someone we shouldn't.
Exactly.
'Cause it's like they've just been knobs. And then there was so many people on the Saturday in that busy hall, the busier halls, still with their giant board game backpack on,
Yeah.
or pulling one of those sack trolleys with a kid in it. You're like, I get it,
Yeah, it's
Get it.
probably not the day to do it though, is it?
It's not like
Yeah,
if
I
you-
did feel bad having my bag on even for the bring and buy on the Saturday because
Yeah.
obviously it's not a huge area
quite tight,
that they
right?
actually put all the games and stuff on. So the corridor pieces of shelves are actually a little bit tighter than you'd like. So you had to sort of be aware.
Yeah.
Including actually, I just remembered, Mike was almost a naughty boy and
Ooh.
almost brought a game into.
Oh, he did, yeah.
So
Twice.
the
Twice
man
this weekend.
So the man had actually asked at the start of the queuing of, have you got any games on you? No, we haven't got any games on you. Mike halfway through the queue was like, I've got a game on me.
I got Castle Combo in my bag, but it had gone to the bottom under the cameras, and I was like, I don't have a get. Fuck, I do. Thankfully, James's friend Brian was sat the other side of the barriers, not coming in, and I was like, Brian, catch! I just winged it across the
Yeah.
floor at him.
Underneath.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What would you say then if you had to pick one highlight?
Highlight, going to the Games Expo.
What a
Yeah, it was fun, man.
It's my
wasn't
favourite weekend of the year, man.
it? Yeah, it's
I love
brilliant. What would you say then, Dave? Your highlight?
it. Spending 3 days with us.
I mean, it's a close second. No, mine would probably have to be losing to my son playing his first intro game of Pokemon, the card
Brilliant.
game, with one of the chaps sort of teaching him how to play, and then
He was so excited to show me his cards.
Yep.
And try and guess their names. And I went, well, that one's Norris. No, that's not his name. I said, well, I want to call him Norris. But yeah, what about you, H? Highlight?
One of the highlights is considerably less wholesome than Dave's.
Beating kids at Magic.
Yeah.
Just beating kids.
God damn it, Emily.
Edit that
Nice
out.
one.
We'll edit that out.
I'm not editing anything out.
Edit fuck all, mate.
Take time.
You made your bed. You can lie.
Yeah, we put the audio and the video straight in, and I just put things over the top of it. I ain't doing anything else. I don't no time for
One of the highlights is actually these little things that I got.
Oh, yeah. You got it?
If you've heard of the deck of many things, well, I have the deck of many insults. And where's my little expansion pack?
Oh, hang on. I'm just kicking my microphone.
place.
Here we go.
And the expansion pack, deck of many insults, extra insulting expansion, language not safe for work advisory.
which I'm sure we will see.
I am bringing
come out in.
I am bringing them to every role-playing game I'm ever going to play.
Even if you play like the Holier Than Thou cleric.
Oh yeah, he's going to have the
foulest mouth.
Yes, of a sailor.
Hang on,
Let's read in the back here, look.
let's have an example.
I challenge you to a battle of wits, but it seems you have come unarmed.
You good?
Look, these are the not safe for work
This
versions.
one's quite elegant. The one that Henry's going to write, it just says, "You fuckwit."
Oh, yeah. It's like the other ones that are like,
Here we go.
I met
Let's.
fireballs with more tact and diplomacy.
Nice.
Okay, so this one is like, you must be jealous of people who know when to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So there's one. Don't spoil them all. Let's have one more. One more.
Hang on, I played that one. Got the deck.
I've played an
All
insult.
of you pull one.
Okay.
Oh, we'll do one each. Okay.
I will
pull
have
one.
that one there.
And a card.
Oh, Dave.
Hey.
Calm down.
Oh, I thought that's what this deck was.
Okay. This is sounds like something that would actually come out of my mouth. To be honest.
Yeah, both of you pull a card.
This is great.
Okay.
So,
do you want to go
Dean.
first? Then?
Dean,
You're as much use as a sherbet butt plug. That would be tingly.
ready?
I'm kicking microphones all over the place.
Let's correct the multiverse's oversight that left a dickhead like you unmurdered.
Wow, that kind of sounds
That's a
like
very
something Mike
highbrow
would say.
insult.
It
There.
is,
That's
isn't it?
very Mike.
And going back down, talking to you is like asking a hill giant for directions.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure what's not safe for work about that.
No.
Never mind.
The timid.
One more. One more.
Fuck?
'cause
I don't. You look like someone bought a rock,
A vrock to fuck.
then lost interest halfway through plucking it.
A vrock is a type of demon. In
Okay.
D&D, so.
Nice.
But yeah.
I thought they were trying to say rock, which was obviously the bird, like
Yeah,
dinosaur.
the vrock is a
rock.
demon, yeah.
I've got another small high point. Is I finally bought a copy
yes.
of Can't Go,
Can't go.
by John Jules by Tywin Games. I was after one of these for a while from Aircon. I missed out on it. My small happy point is that John very kindly signed it for me on the inside.
What does it say?
To Mike, happy pooping, John.
There you go. Can't complain of that.
Which is
complain
great
of
about a game about
I think,
pooping for a man with IBS. Yep.
yeah.
That's what I
High
thought.
point was the draw. We had the £1,000 giveaway competition.
Oh yeah.
And on Friday, we won absolutely jack all. But on Friday, there was a young lad. He must have been about 13 or 14,
Yeah.
and he won it. And the look on his face when he went up, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really, really
that was
cool.
quite wholesome. to be
And
fair.
hearing some woman next to me who was obviously a bit of an entitled Karen bastard, well, what's he going to do with it? He's going to enjoy it, love, is what he's going to do. He's going to do something.
He's going to make some lifelong memories
Yeah.
where he spends £1,000
Exactly
at a
that.
game centre.
Of somebody else's money, and he's going to have the whale of a time.
And,
And I just thought
and his parents are going to go, well, how the fuck is that getting in the car,
Yeah.
guys?
And who gives
that's
a
a good
shit?
point.
And I just thought, you cheeky cow. But seeing the look on his face when he went up, it was brilliant. That was really cool, that man.
So, begs the
By
question.
magic decks, the packs.
Begs the question. What would you guys have gotten if you'd won that £1,000?
I would have gone to the. Oh no, I can't because it's a card, isn't it? Because they give you a prepaid debit card thing, right? I was going to say, I'll go to the Bring and Buy because you get 4 times as much for your money. Can't spend it there.
No. So what I would have done, because they had a child pick the raffle ticket each day, I would have gone to the magic stall with the really expensive booster. I would have bought it, not opened it, and then given the rest of the money to the child who pulled my ticket with their parents' permission to go and spend.
You, Dean, are far more altruistic than I am. I would have gone to any of the shops selling board game tables, and I would have put that towards buying one of their demo tables to replace this table.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, they are like upwards of 2,200 quid,
Well,
so,
so
I can
I don't know if you
completely
saw-
understand.
There was one of them.
All the ones they take, they sell at the show as X demo.
Oh, right.
And some of them, Geek and Son were doing it, and so was the one on that 20, the guys opposite. If you bought from them, they were like 1,900 quid show offers. If you bought from them, they would bring it to you on the way back from the show and set it up for you in your house
Oh, wow.
as part of the price.
Oh, brilliant.
Bargain.
If I had space, I might
Yeah.
have bought
So I said to the Mercer
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Sunday, if any of them are free, we buy it from the house, and I will not spend anything for the next year and a half, and I'll just put all my money back in
Yeah.
because the house has got the money for one. But then, if the boiler breaks, we're buggered. But I've got a nice table. I can freeze my arse off, but the table's nice.
Have to break the table up and use that as Kindle.
No.
No, just boil a kettle.
Yeah.
If you want a bath, boil several kettles.
Several girls, yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was sort of our Games Expo in a nutshell, wasn't it? Far
our
too much
adventure.
happened for.
So the next question: who's coming with me to the fantastically named HandyCon?
Well, now,
Yep,
is it run by 70-year-old Asian ladies?
Nope. it's a board game place.
I see.
So
Are you sure?
yeah, there's HandyCon coming up.
There was one, wasn't there one?
Manacon,
Aaron
and
Con.
AaronCon.
Just loads of blokes called Aaron
Oh,
kicking about.
It's run by the best board gaming guy called Aaron,
Right.
which is why it's AaronCon. But I think
AA Ron.
AA needs to sell a lot more tickets by the end of the month. I think I read.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll cancel it because it's low ticket sales.
Yeah.
But
Unfortunately, I can't. My holidays are now all earmarked.
Ooh.
Yeah. For the rest of the year,
We'll go-
unfortunately.
I think we're going to Manacon. I think we'll probably do
Yeah.
HandyCon.
I think next year, I've got.
Next year, you should come to Aircon with us. It's fucking great.
I will try. Definitely the Expo. Definitely Aircon.
Yeah.
And one of my friends, the guy who was with us at the weekend tank, he wants to go to MagicCon in Amsterdam.
Cool.
Which I think I will probably go to.
Have you thought about any of Axiom Now's events?
Never even heard of them.
So they do loads of Commander events. Magic Command Fest, I think
Okay.
it's called. I don't know where it is, Birmingham. I think it
Yeah.
used to be. It's not terribly flourished, but it's like the UK's version of
Definitely have a look at least.
MagicCon is
Yeah.
obviously run by wizards, whereas
I've
do
been sort of
Commander Fest. It's called
Right.
Commander Fest.
I've been toying with the idea of trying to sort of step up my game and play a bit more high level Magic. Unfortunately, that comes with quite the price tag.
Yes.
But nevertheless, I've sort of set myself a goal, and I think I want to stick to it. So, so definitely the Expo, definitely Aircon. You've
So
seen the,
I think you'd enjoy Aircon.
yeah,
It's less retail.
yeah,
The hall for retail is a size like twice our hall.
right,
That's it. There's like 30 stalls.
yeah,
And then the rest of Harrogate Convention Centre
Just
is
for
just
playing.
play space.
brilliant,
And it is like hall 1
yeah,
2 or 3 times.
brilliant,
Just play space. It's great. Really good.
yeah.
Plus then there's Harrogate Town Centre.
Yeah. I mean, definitely leading up to next year, I just want to play more games.
I'm sure I can facilitate that.
Well, it's what we're going to do on the podcast now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, when are we back? Have we got a date? Have we
haven't got a date. So this will go out hopefully
next week?
imminently. I'm going to try and edit this tomorrow, I think, if I can, so that we can get it out
Yeah.
ASAP and still within
Yeah, of course.
Games
Yeah.
Expo period.
Before everybody forgets.
Cooling
about
off
it.
period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple of weeks we'll look at the first episode. So we've promised you that we're going to play
Pathfinder, haven't we?
the Reich.
Yeah.
We've
Oh
promised,
yes, of
we're
course.
gonna
'Cause
do
we had,
the
put a
Reich.
Yeah.
bit of sort of cheeky
We-
posts
Yeah,
on
we
Instagram.
were going to
That's right.
finish and do the second half of Tolkien
Yeah.
because we left.
Really
that
want to
on
do that.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then, as Dean's alluded to, we're going to run at least the starter set for Pathfinder Second Edition. That's a bit of an actual play.
Yeah.
And then if we enjoy Pathfinder, we'll push on a little further.
But I do want to play
But I think we'll play some more board
more of
games.
this,
Yeah.
which is something that I think we missed out a bit on season 1. I really enjoyed season 1, loved it, wouldn't change it. But I do think we need to play more games.
Well, even if
I
it's
just
not-
want to play more
Even
games.
if it's
that's
not
all.
on the season and we just have a day where we shoot some game
Yeah,
stuff,
man.
right? Because we
But the thing is, though, Mike, this is where I'm getting at, right? Read between the lines here, kiddo. If we have an official day of where we're recording for the podcast,
yeah.
I don't have to tell the missus I'm just going to Mike's to play games, because she'll be like, oh, you never play games with me.
True.
And so,
I mean, we do the records
Yeah,
every
do.
for every Friday, Thursday.
yeah.
Right. So we could just do Thursday records.
Yeah.
We just do have to start when we turn up, not an hour and a half
Hour and
after.
a half after I've sort of
Yeah.
fought with your dog for a bit.
Yeah, because we played with Maple and
Made her step in poo and running through
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
house. I'm
She
very
does that-
sorry.
She does that normally anyway.
Yeah.
That's just
Mike's house is very clean, for the record.
it was very clean until I got a dog.
Yeah. even cleaner.
Now everything's covered in fucking winter fur that's shed.
But yeah, so yeah, keep an eye out, chaps, chapesses, and everyone in between. And outside of that, we will be back sooner rather than later, hopefully.
Fingers
But
crossed.
for this episode, I think we're about.
Yeah, for a little recap.
I think so.
If you've enjoyed this, please leave us a comment,
Yeah, man.
thumbs up like thing, a subscribe,
Indeed.
a follow, whatever the
bit of feedback,
Unusual
even if
protocol.
Whatever, yeah, depending on
bit of interaction.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Please.
Come and follow us on
thank
Facebook. We've just hit 400 followers, which is
We
cool.
have.
We're at 405 or something now.
We're very nearly at 350 members in the Discord,
Yeah.
which is absolutely phenomenal.
Instagram is 2,300 and something. This is going to take
At
up.
3,000, I think we're going to have a bit of a special giveaway. I haven't told anyone yet, but I'm working on something.
Hasn't even told me.
I haven't. Because I can't guarantee it.
Yeah.
But something will be coming
Cool.
for potentially 3,000 followers on Instagram.
If you're listening to this, watching this on YouTube, consider giving us a subscription.
Yeah.
It costs you nothing, but it means a load to us.
It really does mean the world.
And let us know if you've even been to the expo yourselves.
Definitely. What you picked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah. Let us know below your best deal of the day.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah.
weekend, or your favourite pickup. It might
Make us
not be
jealous, yeah.
Yeah, if you finished the Flamecraft passport challenge, because I know Melissa and Cass.
If you got all the pins, the
You got
pin
all the
badges
pins.
was a
the
was a
Pin
big
Collective.
thing,
If you
yeah.
finished that,
If you're the guy that bought that Firefly game for £30 and it has all the cards, make Mike jealous.
no,
Yeah.
don't make me cry. I might actually just do an hour-long video of me crying.
Somebody, so this is not the right platform for that. Somebody
somebody would-
somewhere will buy
Yeah,
it.
that AMSR is.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Watch my
yeah, man.
breakdown again.
3 hours later.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, that's been Explore
Special episode.
the Expo catch-up episode.
Yeah, man.
We'll do this again next year, shall we?
We certainly will.
Right. In the meantime, we'll see you
Take
later.
care and we'll see you soon.
Live long and prosper.
Bye-bye.
Look after yourselves.
Bye. Explore is brought to you by all manner of games. Our hosts were Mike Herndon, Dean Schickel, David Weeks, and Henry Adair. The episode was edited by Mike Herndon.